Good morning. Happy Friday. This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you on this Money Getting Friday. Telling y'all instead of grabbing that cup of joe, get you some water or one of these. This is healthy. It's a V8 energy. Y'all better get them, especially if you my age. Hey y'all, I want to talk to y'all for a minute about being stagnant. And also, I'm going to intertwine that with going backwards and, how can I say this? Going back into something like a relationship. I'm going to kind of entwine that because I had a request to talk about that. And I want to share with you about being stagnant. It has something to do with my mentorship and what my mentor shared with us yesterday. And I want to share it with you. It was very powerful. First, I'm going to read the definition of stagnant for those who don't know what stagnant means. Stagnant means it's a body of water or atmosphere of a confined space with no current or no flow. And it often has an unpleasant smell. You know how you go to a lake and the lake haven't been maintenance and it's just a still body of water and it stink. It has trash in it. It has debris, old flowers. It smell bad. Or if you leave some water sitting in your house, it'll have an odor because it has no flow or no current to it. That's how a lot of people are. A lot of people are stagnant. They stink. It's a smell to them. They have no flow, no current. They have no movement. And those kind of people are harmful to your health. And I say this to say, once again, the haters speak. I have so many critics, and I'm happy that they watch me. But if you stand stuck, you don't have an open mind to some of the videos that I put out here to understand that it may not apply to you today. You may not need these words, but somebody else may need it. But see, when you mature and you are an adult and you can see life for what it is, you know everything that I speak about is not going to apply to your situation. So what you mad for? And you know where the word hater come from? Hater come from people that know you're telling the truth about them, but they can't open their mind to see it for what it is and change. So they hate on what you're saying because people hate the truth. It ain't that I'm saying anything wrong, but they want to critique me and find fault in me instead of finding fault in what they're doing by critiquing me. Then y'all want these children to behave in a certain manner when adults can't even do it. I never seen so many grown folks in my life sit on Facebook and start drama and confusion. I haven't seen that nowhere in my. It's just sad because that's not what Facebook's for. And what's so funny, people that repeat what I say, you know what they say? She get on there and she male bash. First it was, oh, she male bash. That's all she do. And then she turn around and have a man. Then now all she do is talk about her sisters. That's all she do. All she do is talk about God. That's all she do. Tell her business. But do you not stop and think what you're doing? All you doing is gossiping. All you doing is wasting your day talking about what I'm doing. All you doing is displaying your behind on Facebook to give me something to talk about. All you doing is tricking off your money. All you doing is setting up niggas. But y'all don't see that. You see what all I'm doing. But see, I don't get on nobody's video or nobody's page and get on there and say what they're doing. The other day when I said it's nasty to sleep with animals, I think it's nasty to sleep with animals. Do you know how many people came at me because they sleep with animals in their bed? They got pissed. You judgmental. I have my own opinions and my own thoughts. If I don't want no dog in my bed, I don't want no dog in my bed. Because you sleep with dogs in your bed, be at peace. That don't mean you got to come arguing with me because you got a dog in your damn bed. If I say it's nasty to me, you can't change my opinion. Because no matter how much you argue with me, it's still nasty. But each his own. I just put something that I don't like. I don't understand why people get on here and want to argue on Facebook and then say Facebook ain't for that. Do y'all know what Facebook was made for? Do anybody really know what Facebook was made for? Facebook was made for networking and marketing, to make money. Mark Zigman, whatever his name is, he did not make Facebook as a platform for meetups, sell weed, sell your food stamps, cheat, who baby mama doing what, I don't like that bitch. He didn't make Facebook for that. That white boy made Facebook to get some money, but black people made it a platform to argue, cheat, be vindictive, do dumbass shit. Y'all turned it into the damn hood. Y'all made Facebook the hood. He didn't make Facebook for the hood. So actually I'm doing it right because I'm networking and I'm marketing. What y'all don't understand is every single day when I make a video, I'm building a platform. I'm not on here because I'm just wasting my day. I don't work. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm building followers because my YouTube channel gonna make me a lot of money. And quiet as kept, and I haven't shared it with y'all, I make money off Facebook now. Those Facebook reels you see, I get paid from that. But see, y'all didn't know that. That's why I love when y'all get mad, because the more you get mad, the more you watch my videos, the more money I make. Once your video, one video hit 1,000, you start getting some money. So I really don't care who don't like me. And I'm not sitting here wasting my day. This is a platform to make money, and y'all better use it wisely. Don't use it to watch me just to hate, okay? That's a waste of your day. If you're going to watch me, at least make you a video and try to get you some of this money. And if you want to know how, all you got to do is ask me. I ain't the type of person that hate on nobody and stop nobody's money. If you want to make some money, just ask me, how you doing that, Nina? Yesterday, my ex came from Chicago to visit me, to check on me. Out of the blue, because I'm going through a lot. I had people say something about that. But that lets you know the kind of person I am. If an ex can drive all the way from another state in the middle of the night because he was concerned, that lets you know the kind of person I am. Okay? I'm not a hateful, vindictive person. I'm trying not to ever be mad at nobody. I love helping people. I love to laugh. I am a good, kind person, but I refuse to be stagnant. Because when you stagnant, you have an idle mind, and idle minds have a tendency to hate. You leave space to hate people because you're sitting still. Water stink, but grown people, what they do, humans, they work your nerves. They get on your last nerves. They make your life a living hell. That stank. Because they're stagnant. They're not moving nowhere. So all they got all day is time on their hands to look at somebody else's shit and critique them. And what I hate more than anything ever, when somebody tell somebody else that I'm telling my business. Ain't that my damn business? If I don't care about telling my business, why the hell do you care about my business? I don't get people. This is my life, my business, and if I want to share my testimony, because that's what I call it. I don't call it my business. I call it God's business. See, me and you think different. I call it God's business. And I share God's business because God said in his word, for the ones that don't read the Bible, go to church, pray, and nothing, he says share my testimony so people can know that I'm real. And through my testimony, this is what God said, people will come to me because you showing them what I have done for you. And if people don't share their testimony, how would God know? How would they know God is able? If I don't share that I was homeless and came out of a car, worked my ass off because I had faith with works and it worked, why would somebody else sitting in the car would do what I did to get out if they don't know it's possible? They'll just sit there. They'll stay stagnant. A body of water with no current. This is why a lot of people are homeless. They stagnant. They have no movement. They have given up. They just walking around, just going along to get along. I asked a homeless man last night, why you out here? Every time before I get somebody some money, that's why I ask, well, how you get out here? Why you out here? Oh, I was at my mom's house, and she's in a senior citizen home. They see me coming in and out. They're to evict my 81-year-old mother, so I had to leave. I said, do you know how you sound? Your mother 81. You a grown man about 60. Why you living with your mom? Why you have not got a job and got your life together? Oh, it's hard out here. I was homeless. I know how hard it is. But I refuse to stay stagnant. I'm not going to walk around here and cry the blues. I'm going to make something happen. Like I said, I'm going through some situations right now. But you know what I had to do? I had to shut it down. I had to get quiet with God. And I had to meditate. I had to pray. I had to sage my house. I had to go out to the universe and get some energy from the universe. I had to reach out to people that care about me and just get some insight, get some prayer, tell me something. I had to reach out because I was losing it. And I'm still in a situation, and people that love you know what they'll tell you. God never fails, Nina. Where your God at? A good friend of mine is on Facebook that's a YouTuber, Blaze. DJ Blaze Brian. He encouraged me on a daily basis. He make me be accountable every day to what I'm doing. You make a video? Did you upload it? Did you do this? Come over here. I'm going to show you how to edit. I got some music for you to listen to while you sleep. I'm telling you to change your life. That's what friends do. Accountability. They want to see you rise with them. And the same people hate on me, hate on him. And he has a huge heart. And he's moving. The man work. He do videos. He do music. He got all kind of stuff going on. And he pushing me that way because he see it in me. And this is what y'all don't understand. Most of my people that follow me are men. You know why? Because I get along with men better. Because women, my unbreakable strong women, hate me. Y'all hate me because I'm telling you what don't work because it didn't work for me. I had to change my whole attitude, my mentality, and start seeing things differently because the way I was doing it was wrong. And you know how I know it was wrong? Because you keep repeating the same cycle, you gonna keep getting the same shit. Y'all keep talking to the same men, the same kind of man, you gonna keep getting the same kind of bullshit. And yes, I had a woman mad at me because I said women are bigger tricks than men. Now tell me if I'm lying. Now if I'm a liar, I understand why y'all be mad. If I was a liar, I really would understand that. But see, I back my shit with truth. How many women y'all know trick off their money? How many women y'all know give men their income tax? How many women you know buy men clothes? How many women you know get dropped off at work and the man got her car all day? Cheating. Probably got a female on her bed. How many women you know would get mad because somebody don't want them and tear up somebody's shit? So am I lying? Now tell me how many men you know that trick off their money. Now a man, he might trick off their money. But you know what's the difference in a man and a woman? Most men that trick off their money, they getting some sex. They got common sense to know, I'm going to give you some money, but you finna give me something else. And every time you call me, be ready. A woman would give a man her whole income tax check and he ain't even touched her. He just got a mouthpiece. He talk his way out of her money out of her hands. He can pretend he like her. He can mislead her. Oh, baby, I'm coming by there. Or he come by there, kiss her on the forehead, touch her titty. He got $100. He going out the door. I'll be back later, babe. I personally know somebody that called this person in my family every year income tax time. Go get the best of the best hotel. This happened 3 years in a row. She didn't learn 1, 2, 3. Maybe this year she go, I don't know. Thinking she gonna get some sex. Give him a couple $1,000. And you know what he do? I gotta make a run. I'll be right back. Haven't touched her yet. Then she crying the blues. He ain't shit. He took my money. He ain't take shit. You gave it to him. But when Nina talk about it, Nina be talking shit. When Nina call women stupid, she female bashing. But what do you call that? Is that a definition of a fool? A guy friend of mine called me this morning. A woman just gave him $500, and he's an ex-pimp. And you know what she told him? God told me to give you this $500. I said, wow, God told her to give an ex-pimp $500. God ain't told her nothing. Then she came back when she realized he wasn't coming over to lay the pipe. I need my money back. You used me and misled me. You a fool. Ain't nobody misled your ass. You tricking. You trying to buy some penis. It didn't work. I know more female tricks than men. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can be mad if y'all want to. Y'all hate the truth. You know why a lot of people hate the truth? Because the truth is them. If somebody get on here and say, everybody got on purple shoes today is a hoe. Why would I get mad if I ain't got on purple shoes? Tell me that. If I look down on my feet and I ain't got on no purple shoes, what I'm going to get on Facebook for and say, how you talking about people with purple shoes on? You a hoe. If I don't have on purple shoes, if it don't apply to me, I let it fly. That's why when dudes get on here and talk about bitches and hoes, I laugh because they're not talking to me. They talking to bitches and hoes. They talking to the ones that got their legs wide open on Facebook selling ass. They're not talking to Nina. So I'm not going to sit here and say, you female bash. No, he's talking to people that's on Facebook with their legs open. But if you look down at your feet and you see purple shoes, now you can be offended because he's talking about you. But this is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all get mad at me because I say stuff that apply to your life and you don't like it. So now I'm bashing. Why do I care what somebody's opinion is if it don't have nothing to do with me? I'm not going to take up for every woman in the world. What y'all Captain Save a hoe? Somebody say something, oh, I got to come to her defense. You're talking about women. No, I'm talking about these kind of women. And if it ain't you, why you even saying anything? You ain't got nothing else to do but defend a trick, a pimp, a hoe. You ain't got nothing else to do. It don't make sense what y'all be saying. It don't. You're mad because it's you. It's your life. And this is why I make videos, because I'm hoping that a light bulb will go off. I had a guy tell me, the same guy that got the $500. You know what he told me? He don't even have Facebook. So I know it's people on here that's reporting to him. He told me a female said, if you want me to, I'll go over there and whoop Nina's ass. I'll knock on her door, which she don't know where I live, and whoop her ass. Do y'all know fights is like court? Do y'all know fighting somebody is like court? You don't know how you go turn out. You go in there on a hope and a prayer. That's what fighting is. I can't stand nothing more than somebody say they go whoop somebody's ass, don't even know this person, don't know what kind of damn box they coming out of. And I am not a fighter. I mean, I am in my past, but I'm too old to be fighting. My hip might go out. I don't fight folks. This is why you do things the legal way. You let the law handle your fight, and you back it up with a little lead. But I don't do all that. And I don't know why somebody's so angry that they want to fight me if what I say don't have nothing to do with them. What you want to fight me for? Because I say I don't want no dog in my bed. What you want to fight me for? Because I say I know more women tricks than men. Are you a trick? What you mad for? And if you got something to say, be a woman enough to approach me. Don't call nobody way down in Mississippi telling them what I'm doing on Facebook like he go do something. Because he got his feelings hurt too. This mouthpiece don't stop on Facebook. This is who I am. And I love to help and bless people. I don't come on here to hurt nobody. I be trying to bring awareness to folks. If you the one that's doing this, maybe you need to change something. Y'all know how many females appreciate me on a daily basis, and men. So it's making a difference. It's just not making a difference in your old blinded ass. You keeping the blinders on. And you the same female that's going to be crying the blues for the next 10 years. You're going to be the same female, 60 years old, talking about you don't need no man. You can't even get along with me, and I'm a female, so I know you can't get along with a man. Did you ever think about that? I can't even hold a conversation with a woman. So how am I going to be able to conduct myself with a man? And before I go, let me talk about the other subject I said I was going to bring up, and that's going backwards into relationships and picking up old mess. A friend of mine said you should never go backwards, and that's the saying of the world. They don't ever go backwards. You know, and it touched on that in the Bible. But when it comes to relationships, the reason I say I disagree when people say you should never go back to an old relationship, I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons to that. The con is you don't know for sure if you going back to somebody that caused harm to you. You don't know if they really genuinely changed. So it's kind of scary to try to backtrack and go back to somebody that hurt you. Now the pros to that is you didn't have time to heal, to grow, to think, to miss people, to appreciate what you had. And sometimes people change. People will break up and fall apart because at the time in their life, they met at the wrong time. He was in the street, she was in the church, so they uneven yoke at that time. So you may see that person down the line in life, and now he's in church. Now he can meet you right where you are and say, baby, you was right. The streets didn't have nothing for me. I done gave my life to God. I'm ready to live right. That's what I'm saying. Don't always count people out from your past, especially if you still care about them. People change, but make sure it's a change. Don't jump all in. Just wait and be friends and try to see what's going on in this person's life. And then gradually, if you want to, go back in. People don't backtrack. You know why? Because they so afraid of what the world gonna say. You stupid. He did this and that and this and that. So? And you stupid. You with somebody that's doing it right now. Now, if somebody put their hands on you, ain't no comeback for that. No. Somebody was whooping on you, ain't no coming back from that. Leave that Negro. I don't care if he done went to rehab. I don't care if he went to counseling. Leave him right where he at. Or her. She tore up your car. She bleached your clothes. Leave her right where she at. Crazy is crazy. Sometimes crazy is in their genes. No counseling, no medication, no nothing gonna help crazy. Because any little movement, fake movement, something they don't like, is going to trigger that crazy. So when you meet somebody that's crazy, just walk away and keep it moving. I ain't saying go back to that. So don't take it wrong. Then say, I can go back to him. We've been separated 6 months. Yeah, he used to beat the shit out of me. But now he said he's sorry. Nope. Leave Ike where he at. No. Ike was crazy till he died. Okay? I'm saying cheating. Maybe somebody had a baby. Something might have happened, and you and this person was compatible in every other area. Y'all can pay bills together. Y'all can watch TV together. Y'all can travel. Y'all can laugh. And then, boom, he cheated, and y'all was done with each other. Now, you may see him down the line, and he a whole different man. He didn't change his whole perspective of life. And you knew all these good qualities in him. You knew he got all this, but that one thing, he couldn't stop cheating. But now he ready. I ain't say go back if you don't want to. I said if you love him and you feel like he's changed, go ahead. Forget what the world say. Because a lot of times, that could be your soulmate. You still looking. No, I don't want to talk to him because my soulmate out there, he dogged me. And so you'll be seeking and searching the earth, and he really your soulmate. And he sinned because y'all was sinning. He wasn't your husband. So God don't cover boyfriend and girlfriend in a relationship. He covers us as people, but he don't cover that sin. You sleeping together, you're sinning, you're not protected by God. So guess what? Sinful things going to happen. People going to cheat, people going to lie, people going to steal, people going to be vindictive because they living in sin. And what comes out of sin? More sin. God is not protecting your boyfriend or your girlfriend to be faithful to you. That's unheard of. Now, he tell them to be decent human beings. But what I say? What did I say just yesterday? Why did God tell us don't have sex before marriage? Because the flesh is weak. And when the flesh is weak, the flesh do anything. Even married people got weak flesh. But at least with your husband, if you want to go all in and go falling deep in love and just lose your mind in bed and I just, my baby, my boo, oh, I just breathe him. You're supposed to do that with your husband. Because your boyfriend can leave. Now you all discombobulated, crazy, walking around in the daytime with a flashlight, acting like Brandy on Thin Line, want to kill a nigga because he done sexed your brains out and he over there with another girl. That's why you don't give a man everything when you dating. Save some for later. Y'all see that a dude put his penis in your ear, your eyeball, your between your titties. Y'all let him do everything because I got to keep him. Ooh, I got to keep him. He can't go over there. I got to give him everything I got. Girl, I'm going to have him so gone. Girl, bye. That's your sex ain't for to keep him. Especially if he a man. If he a real man. And that's all you got to offer is some sex. Do you know how many other women got sex? Some good head, good everything. You ain't the only one. So all the money you give him, all the stuff you give him ain't gonna keep him in that bed because he a sinner. Y'all sinning. You're out of God's will. Do that with your husband. Then you would come out better. So stop saying men ain't no good. No, men living in the flesh just like you are. And you know how you know if you living in the flesh? Look around your house and see how many kids you have. And how many of them got different daddies. So guess what? You was laying around too, enjoying living in the flesh. You was weak in the flesh too, because you gave your womb to somebody that wasn't even obligated to you, that wasn't even responsible enough to stay there to help you raise your kids. So you were living in the flesh too. But y'all don't like to hear that. I be talking shit. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I just wanted to share with y'all the subject I had with my mentor, because I get mentored, I get counseling, and the subject yesterday was about being stagnant, an idle mind. When you stagnant with an idle mind, you get yourself in trouble and a space to hate because you don't have nothing else going on. You're just sitting there. And still water stink. Mosquitoes get on it, bite. You know, you go around still water, you got all the mosquitoes flying around. They start biting people. They start making you feel sick, and you start itching. I got to get out of here. That's how it is to be around haters. What's wrong with these people? All they do is talk about folks. All they can do is critique your video. All they can do is get on here and then get on the phone with somebody else. They some mosquitoes. They just bite. They haters. But when you tell them about themselves, you become the hater. Oh, you hating on me. No, I'm not hating on you. I'm telling your ass the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Stop being stagnant. Get some movement. If your ass sitting here every day watching me calling down to Mississippi, something wrong with your ass. Get you a life. And if you don't know how, call me. I'll help you. God bless you. Happy Friday. Let's get this money, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.